So for the sons and the daughters of Belial out there that's looking to immorally trip people up and suck them into your little seductive web of madness, please. Welcome once again. Beware of the children of Belial. I know I don't really want this to get a man or woman, or as I saw somebody commenting, male against female kind of thing. It's really not that kind of thing. It's really just really looking at what's going on, honestly assessing it, and see where are the places that we can fix and better our walk and journey with the Most High. So with that disclaimer said, let's get into beware of the children of Belial. And we're going to start off with beware of the sons of Belial. What are the sons of Belial? The sons of Belial, right? When you look in the Torah and you look in the scripture, it means the sons of wickedness, the sons, evil people, worthless people who they may be in the stead, they may be around things that are supposed to be righteous and conscious and all of this nice stuff, but really, they don't really believe the stuff. And they're actually there to profit. Mona, you making this stuff up again, sis. Here you go. You trying to stir up the pot. Not really. Let's go. Last time I quoted, and again, when I quote the Torah and scriptures, everybody, not everybody, but if you're new to this, you know, Bible studying is a must. So I'm not going deep into the Torah for us to be debating over, see right here. I'm talking about the principle of what we're missing. This one in particular is kind of like a one-liner, but it speaks to what is happening today, okay? And it's across lines, whether it be in the church and the mosque, and whether it be in the Knesset, in the synagogue, it's across lines. And this is one is talking about the sons of Belial. Now, in the first book of Samuel, it talks about Eli, who was a priest in the tabernacle of the Most High, right? And Eli had two sons who it classified as the son of Belial. So their daddy was a priest, but they really didn't get the memo. They didn't get the memo. And so they used the position, whether it be like, I do Bible study, whether it be like, I do Torah study, whether it be like, you know, girl, come over here, let me give you some conscious understanding. Whatever it is, they were pimping their position. For lack of a better word, they was pimping their position. From there, we see a very interesting line. So when the people came to give their offerings, you had honest people. You have people who are just, maybe they didn't know. You have people who were brand new, or you have different type of people. I'm talking about today, 2015, who are being abused by the religious system because they're honestly trying to get a connection or a pathway to the Creator, and it's being blocked by the sons of Belial. Yeah, I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that, but let's go ahead and take a look at 1 Samuel, right, where it is that it speaks about his children. It says basically that when the people came to give their offerings, the sons of Belial will take it and like, nah, son, I got to get mine first, and they will make sure that they will get theirs first. But as we go down, what I really want to concentrate on was the sexual immorality. Yeah, I said it. Sexual immorality that is going on in the name, under the guise of, and especially in this day and age, which should be another video, but just laying with a woman, that don't make her your wife. Sorry. Ladies, sisters, Geverit, Akotis, Akayot, just laying with the man doesn't make him your husband. That has to be another video, but let's get back to the sons of Belial. The sons of Belial now, it says here in verse 22, and now Eli was very old and heard about everything his sons were doing to all of Israel. And it's like half a verse. It's half a verse, but it talks a whole lot. It says how they slept with the woman who served at the entrance of the tent of meeting. Solomon was right once again. There's nothing new under the sun. They were the women who came and gathered at the tent of meeting. And you see a lot of women in the churches. You see a lot of women at the Knesset. You see a lot of women. And it was happening then and it is happening now, where the men see these women and use their position to make harlots out of the daughters of Zion. To make harlots out of the people who seek to serve the Most High. It's not new. But do we need to talk about it? Yeah. It's not cool. And did it say that it made them all their wives? No, it just said they slept with them. And then when we go to another law, it says don't make harlots out of the daughters of Zion. Some of these women, they're heavy laden with sin, and they were quick to believe what it is that you're saying. And see, sis, nah. And this is actually, I didn't fall for this earlier on, but I've seen it. Nah, sis, come. Shalom, you ready, sis? Turn your book to the book of Exodus. And you're like, ooh, this brother knows the law. Let me hear what he's saying. And then after that, and then after that, and then after that, that's how they reel you in with the information. Yes, the men are supposed to be the leaders. The men are supposed to be the leaders. The men are supposed to be the teachers. But they're not supposed to take advantage of the people. They're not supposed to pimp out the flock. They're not supposed to impregnate the whole front row in the congregation, like one article that I read. Let me see if I can find that article so people won't think I'm misquoting. Impregnated, a pastor in the church impregnated a number of the female congregation. This is not a problem in one issue or modality of understanding. It's across the board. A lot of stuff is going on, and it's about time for us to really take a look at, are we applying? Are we even learning from the testimonies? Or are we just doomed to continue to repeat the same thing over and over again? No, we're not perfect, but yes, we can do better. Let's say it together. No, we're not perfect, but yes, we can, will, and need to do better. Until next time. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I almost forgot. Not only the sons of Belial, when we look in the same chapter, the same book of Samuel, we see that there can be daughters of Belial. I can't leave out the daughters. See, it's going to look like I'm off kilter. We can't leave out the daughters of Belial, because the reality is that there are some men who are actually trying to serve the Most High, and then you have some daughters of Belial that's coming in there in the tight up and the this and the that. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you see it in the church houses where the skirt is so tight, and they pass in front of the brother, booty all in his face, trying to excuse me brother, trying to scooch over and sit in the seat, trying to seduce. And these days, back in the day when people were going to certain places, they would dress themselves appropriately. Not so. Some just coming from the club. Some just smelling like the club. Some just coming from whatever they're doing, and this is like some rudimentarily observance, the same street mentality, and bring it into whatever house they're going into. Daughters of Belial. Hannah said, when she was praying and Eli was like, yo, sis drunk or something? She was like, no, don't count me as a daughter of Belial. Don't count me as a daughter of wickedness. Don't count me as a daughter of worthlessness. I am praying for this reason. But some women, yeah, they got the same mentality. They will be scheming of how to get that man. Scheming. Oh, brother, I don't understand this script. Can you come and show me? Next thing you know, and this is, you know, this is some true stuff. Some brothers will be sitting there, and then she'll know herself. She'll know, you know, more than most know, because there's a lot of misinformation, disinformation out there, and she'll be quote unquote conscious, and she'll still be doing the same stuff, because there's some underneath stuff, there's some emotional stuff, there's some things that have not been rectified within the spirit. And just because you know a lot doesn't mean you're gonna do a lot. So for the sons and the daughters of Belial out there that's looking to immorally trip people up and suck them into your little seductive web of madness, please, you know, maybe we can't make anybody else change. Let me just say that. We can't change anybody else. But if you are watching this and this resonates with you, the only person you can change truthfully is yourself. So if you find yourself going out there doing these things and getting some kind of sick, twisted gratification from it, for those who are trying to seek truth and do what is right in the sight of the Creator, maybe you might want to bethink yourself. So until next time, this has been Amuna Yisrael. This is Solonomics 101. Shalom. Out.